In the year 2005, it was safe to say that the console first-person shooter was more towards the end of the tunnel than the beginning. A year later, the advent of the Xbox 360 and PS3 would provide for the first-person experience to be mostly multiplayer, where thousands upon thousands would explore the internet's capabilities. The Call of Duty series is an excellent example, but before it became geared towards multiplayer, it was a fantastic console shooter, one where you aren't just one man on a mission all the time, but working with a regiment of troops, doing your best to put a stop to the Nazi war machine. Call of Duty 2 Big Red One, developed by Treyarch and published by Activision, is the first in the series to focus entirely on the game's namesake infantry division, a few good American boys caught up in the intense theater of World War II.
Kinda like your sister, huh, you friggin' hayseed?
Can it, you two! Stay on the ball! This ain't boot camp!
Hey, manager.
Hey, Sarge. I thought you said the French were gonna surrender.
Yeah, storming the beach was fun and all, but I gotta get back. Got tickets to the Yankee games and playing the Red Sox. I got box seats.
Ah, shut the hell up, Bloomfield! I said, can it!
Featuring a voice cast of characters from the HBO series Band of Brothers, including James Madio, Ross McCall, and Richard Speight Jr., the personality of each soldier may cause you to develop a fondness for them, whose regiment you are in command of as a sergeant. Typical FPS script goes into effect, however: move and shoot. And sometimes blow stuff up. The exciting part comes in when you're in control of war equipment other than your rifle, such as this tank that you control through the North African desert in search of the Vichy French in cahoots with the SS, headed by Philippe Pétain.
Alright, first infantry!
You can also control anti-aircraft Flak-Vierling guns to blast enemy Stukas out of the sky as they whiz by your position and explode into flames. With help from the military channel, Big Red One does well to describe your campaign through the use of black and white propaganda film reels of the 1940s, offering sort of a reminder just what the times were like back then.
However, this was the least of the Big Red One's worries, as Rommel's battle-hardened Africa Corps were not about to give in to these young American soldiers without a fight.
I miss the way that Call of Duty excited audiences with spectacular gameplay. A simple compass on the bottom left of your screen marks enemy positions, and the almighty star on your map serves as your objective point. The weapon diversity is commendable, and you can use anything from M1 Garand bolt-action rifles to machine guns and grenades that your enemies drop. Although Big Red One may have been overshadowed by the anticipation of Call of Duty 2 for the 360, it still serves as a decent FPS in the World War II style that was dying out through the mid-2000s.
Good work, but this was just a scrub team. Rommel and his boys are gonna be a hell of a lot tougher. Trust me. Okay, let's set up a perimeter ASAP. I don't want to lose this airfield to another counterattack. Now get going.